What's up, everybody? This is Domingo Hero Network, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh video I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm going to do a top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm going to be doing a top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I would like to see as a premium gold rare rarity. So we're going to get this started. As you all can see right here, I got some of the cards that are premium gold rare, as you all can see. I don't have all of them, but I do have some of them. Some of them I have multiple copies of, but I decided to show one of each of these cards instead of showing, you know, the same ones with multiple copies. So, you know, like one of each. So, and I have to say, the premium and gold rare, for those you may not know, I know some of you may not know, some of you may know about how I feel about the premium and gold rare rarity, but for those who may not know, the premium and gold rare is one of my favorite rarities in Yu-Gi-Oh! I love the cards that are premium and gold rare. Like, for example, look at Elemental Hero Stratos with the Alternate. Look at the texture, all that stuff, you know, for all these rarities. It's so beautiful, shiny and gold, like from here to here, to, you know, from the card all the way like there to the picture, like in the middle, the texture in there, the letters, the attributes, the stars, and all that. Everything about the premium and gold rare, I love it, man. It is amazing. I remember we got gold rares, then we came out with gold secret rares, and now we have premium and gold rare. And I gotta say, I love it. Like I absolutely love this rarity. It is amazing, you know. Like, it is absolutely amazing. You know, it's great. You know, it's one of my favorite rarities so far. Now, I will say, now this premium and gold rare first came out in North America on November 13, 2020 in this set called Gold Series Maxima Gold. It came out in 2020 in North America on November 13. That's when the whole premium and gold rarity first came out, and it was really, really cool. And then they decided to do another Maxima Gold set 1 year later, and it came out in North America on November 19, 2021 in a set called Maxima Gold El Dorado. And I gotta say, it is pretty cool. I love the rarity of these cards. Like, look at it, you know, Stratos and Plasma, you know, Scrap Chimera, you know, Utopia the Lightning, Cyber Dragon Infinity, like all on some of these cards. And some of the cards even got like alternate arts, like Nightmare Unicorn, you know. They actually make rarities of the original and the alternate for Nightmare Unicorn, and I think some of them as well, like the hand tricks like Ash Blossom and Ghost Ogre and stuff like that, IP Masquerena, you know, and everything about it looks so beautiful, and it's really amazing. I really love this set so much. So if Konami ever to make another Maximum Gold set again, I'm gonna choose these 10 cards in my top 10 cards that I would love to see as a premium and gold rare, and hopefully at least some of these cards can get a reprint as a premium and gold rare in the future if Konami ever think about making another Maximum Gold set. So I'm gonna do this top 10 right here, right now. So we're gonna get this started. So without further ado, let's get this started. So here we go. First thing I want to do, I'm gonna push this back a little bit. So push this back a little bit so you guys, just to get some space, because I'm gonna put the top 10 cards on the bottom right here so you guys can see what cards that I would like to see as a premium and gold rare in the future. If, you know, hopefully Konami in the future can make another Maximum Gold set, because I would love to see more of these premium and gold rares, and hope they can continue it, you know. So here we go. So number 10, Constellar Plumbing M7. So M7, you know, as you can see, is a really good Constellar XYZ monster. Now, M7 first came out on April 26, 2013 in a set called Hidden Arsenal 7 Knights of Stars. It came, and of course, then it got reprinted a couple times as well. So, of course, it first came out as a secret rare, and then on March 18, 2016, it got reprinted in the Premium and Gold Infinite Gold set as a gold rare. Then we have, then it got reprinted again on March 30th, 2017 in the Duelist Saga set as an ultra rare, and then it got reprinted again on July 8, 2020. I'm sorry guys, this is a little stubborn. At the King's Court set as a rare, and then it got reprinted, and of course it was part of the Maxima Gold El Dorado set that came out on November 18, 2021, but it only came out as a rare, you know, a rare with gold letters on it. So now, I know this card was in the El Dorado set, but the thing is, I was a little disappointed that this card never came out as a premium and gold rare, but instead it came out as a rare. I feel like this card should be the next card that needs to be in a new maximum gold set. If Konami ever think about making a new one, I really want to see this card as a Premium to Gold rare. Because look, we got Constellar Plumbing as a Premium to Gold rare. As you can see right here, we do got Constellar Plumbing as a Premium to Gold rare. If this card gets a Premium to Gold rare, why not M7? You know what I'm thinking? M7 is a really good rank 6 XYZ monster, 2700 attack and 2000 defense, and it has a good effect that it's kind of like Pleiades, but you know, bounce back a card on the field, and also you can Chaos Exceed this card by summoning it if you have another Constellar XYZ monster you control as a material and all that stuff. You guys know what the effect, you know, target a monster on the field or in either player's graveyard and return it to the hand. It's during either player's turn. Like, this card is pretty good. I would love to see this card as a Premium to Gold rare, so hopefully Konami will do that. So I'm going to put it right here. Alright, so number 9, Fire Formation Tensu. So yes, so Fire Formation Tensu is number 9, and this card is a really good card for Beast Warrior decks, mostly Brotherhood of Fire, but it's really good for any deck involving Beast Warriors. It's a continuous spell card, and this card first came out on January 25th, 2013 in the set called Cosmo Blaster. It first came out as a common, and then it got reprinted on February 7, 2014 in the Astro Pack 4 as a super rare, and then it got reprinted again on August 22nd, 2019 in the Fits of the Gadget set as a super rare as well. So yes, it came out as a common, and then it got reprinted twice as a super rare. Tensu is really good. It's basically an extra give you that extra normal summon, basically like double summoning, but it's once per turn, and you know, it's a continuous spell. It's a really good card, and then of course all the Beast Warrior monster gains 100 attack, because you know, so that's why it's a continuous spell just for the extra 100 attack. This card I would love to see as a Premium Gold rare in the future, because you know, imagine if this card ever got reprinted in the Premium Gold rare, you know, all the textures and stuff like that. Kind of the same thing with M7, but as well for Tensu, because as you can see right here, guys, Fire Formation Tanky did came out as a Premium Gold rare. Tanky, like, it's so beautiful. Like, you see the textures and stuff like that as well. I would love to see that same texture, but for Fire Formation Tensu. It would be so cool if this card ever get printed as a Premium Gold rare. I would love to see that, especially with the textures and stuff like that. And that would be amazing. So I feel like this card deserves to be a Premium Gold rare. All right, number 8, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Panda. So Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Panda, you know, it's a pretty good Brotherhood of the Fire Fist card. You know, level 5, and you know, you guys know what he does. Like, of course, you know, activate a Fire Formation spell and trap, and then special summon this card from the hand if you know, activate a Fire Formation spell and trap, and then you know, has to like special summon a Fire Fist monster from your graveyard, and then it has like an effect where if a Fire Fist monster you control will be destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can send one face-up Fire Formation spell / trap you control to the graveyard. Instead, of course, you can use the effect of Panda once per turn. Now, Panda first came out on August 22nd, 2019 in the Fist of the Gadget set. It came out as a secret rare, and it looks beautiful as a secret rare, don't get me wrong, but can you imagine if this card ever to get reprinted as a Premium Gold rare? Think about that. Think about this for a minute. If this card gets a reprint as a Premium Gold rare, right? Look at the texture on this picture right here. You know, look like the texture. If it was a Premium Gold rare right here, that would have been so cool, especially around the sword and also around the panda in the background and the stars and all this stuff as well. And another thing I just mentioned, it only came out one time as a secret rare. This card never got a reprint at this by the time I'm recording this video. And of course, I would love to see this card ever to get a reprint. If this card ever to get reprinted, I would love to see it as a Premium Gold rare. Now, I will say, when this card first came out, it used to be expensive at one point, and then like a couple years later, the price went down. So it's not really that expensive like it used to be. And like I said before, this card never got a reprinted. But if this card ever to get reprinted, I would like to see it as a Premium Gold rare. That would be so cool if that happens. All right, number 7. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Elephant. Another Brotherhood of Fire Fist card. Alright, so this is Elephant. So Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Elephant, you know, the level 4 with 1010, 1800 defense, Beast Warrior type, and you know, all that stuff. And then the effect where if it's normal special summon, you can send a face-up Fire Formation spell try you control the graveyard, and special summon a Fire Fist monster from your hand, except for Elephant. And then You target one fire information spell trap, you grave shuffle it into the deck, and then add a level 5 or higher Fire Fist monster from your deck to your hand. Of course, you can do each effect of elephant once per turn. So this card, just like Panda, this card first came out on August 22nd, 2019 in the Fist of the Gadget set. It first came out as a secret rare, and just like Panda, Elephant never got a reprint either. So can you imagine if this card ever to get reprinted as a premium and gold rare? I would love to see that, because especially with the picture and the texture, like as premium and gold rare, like the texture right here all over, and then the background with the elephant, that would be so cool. Like I said before, this card along with Panda never got a reprint, and like I said, these two cards never when it first came out, they were expensive at one point, but then the price went down a couple years later. So they're actually cheaper now. They're not that expensive like it used to, but it would be awesome to see Elephant get reprinted premium to go, especially like the texture in the background with the elephant and stuff. That would be so cool. All right, number 6, Scrap Factory. Now, Scrap Factory is one of the best field spell for scraps, of course. It's a very good field spell. Of course, you all know what it is. It's a field spell. You know, all scrap monster gains 200 attack and defense, and also when a face-up scrap monster on the field is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step, special summon one scrap monster from your deck. Of course, you can only use this effect of Scrap Factory once per turn. So Scrap Factory, when it first came out, it came out in the set called Primal Origins. That was on May 16, 2014, and of course, it came out as a common. This card never got a reprinted before, and it's always a common. But if this card comes out as a premium and gold rare, like, can you imagine the texture in the picture? Like, look at, and especially like in the background with the scrap piece right there, and then, you know, all the way up there and the entrance and stuff, and even this part as a premium and gold rare, that would be so cool. I would love to see Scrap Factory as a premium and gold rare. This card never got reprinted before. It came out back in 2014, like I mentioned. So why is this card never got a reprint? I have no idea. But despite that, this card is very easy to get. It's actually cheaper because, like I said, this is a common. It's not that hard to find. It's very, very cheap and very easy to find. So, but if this card, I would love to see this card get a rarity because, like I said, it came out as a common. So if this card ever get a rarity, I would love to see it as a premium and gold rare, because this card as a premium and gold rare, oh my god, that would be so beautiful. Especially like the texture in the picture. Okay, number 5, Scrap Raptor. So Scrap Raptor is a dinosaur tuna monster, one of the best dinosaur tuna monsters for the scrap deck. And even if you play like Scrap Dinosaur, this card is so good. Especially you can search this card at Fossil Dig and stuff like that. Now, Scrap Raptor first came out on June 3rd, 2021 in the set called Lightning Overdrive, and then it got reprinted a few months later, which is on October 13, 2021 in the OTS Tournament Pack 17 as a super rare. Now, the super rare one is kind of very hard to find though. The common one is actually cheaper and you can get it easily, but you know, I would love to see Scrap Raptor as a premium and gold rare, because this card deserves to get a rare. Now, it did came out as a super rare, but it would be so much better if this card gets a premium and gold rare. That would be so cool, because look at this. In one of the Maximum Gold set, Scrap Chimera actually got a premium and gold rare, which is so cool, because at first people thought it was going to come out as a rare, but it came out as a premium and gold rare, and first time it ever got reprinted at that time. And it's actually, this one is actually cheaper, and Chimera is amazing. Like, look at the texture in Chimera. Can you imagine the texture for Scrap Raptor though? Like, this card is amazing. And of course, it has an effect where you can target a monster you control, destroy it. Also, during your main phase this turn, you could get an extra normal summon, one scrap monster in addition to your normal summon slash step. If this card is destroyed by an effect of a scrap card set to the grave, you can add one Scrap Factory or one non-tuner scrap monster from your deck to your hand. Of course, you can each effect a scrap metal once per turn. So it's a very good effect. It's good for scraps as well as scrap dinos if you ever play scrap dinos. But Scrap Raptor as a premium and gold rare, that would be so cool if this card ever get reprinted as a premium and gold rare. I would love to see, especially with the texture, you know, with the tongue and the face and all that stuff, and like around here. That would be so cool if that happened. I would love to see that. Premium and gold rare Scrap Raptor, oh my god, make it happen, you know. Okay, number 4, Effect Veiler. Now I love Effect Veiler. This card is no doubt one of the good hand traps to play, and is also a level 1 tuner. We already know what this does. You know, during your opponent's main phase quick effect, send this card from your hand to the graveyard and then target effect monster your opponent control and negate that effect. So, until the end phase of that turn. So that's pretty cool. It negates an opponent's monster. It's like a breakthrough skill, but a hand trap. And of course, Effect Veiler first came out on August 17, 2010 in the Duelist Revolution set. The rarities was an ultra rare and an ultimate rare. And then it got reprinted on January 21st, 2011 in the Duelist Pack Yusei 3 as a rare. And then it got reprinted on March 2nd, 2012 in the Order of Chaos Special Edition as a super rare. And then it got reprinted again on March 28, 2014 in the Pre-Minute Gold set as a gold rare. Not Pre-Minute Gold, but just a regular gold rare. And then it got reprinted again on October 23rd, 2014 in the Legendary Collection 5Ds Mega Pack as a common. And then it got reprinted again on November 20th, 2014 in the Noble Knights of the Round Tables pack, Power-Up Pack as a Platinum Rare. And then it got reprinted again on August 27, 2015 in the Synchron Extreme Structure Deck as a common. Then it got reprinted in the on March 30, 2017 in the Duelist Saga set as an Ultra Rare. Then it got reprinted again on July 20, 2017 in the Starter Deck Link Strike as a common. Then it got reprinted again on August 9, 2018 as a Structure Deck Power Link as a common. Then it got reprinted on October 4th, 2018 in the Legendary Hero Decks as a common. Then it got reprinted again on October 10, 2019 in the Dual Devastator set as an Ultra Rare. Then it got reprinted again on April 30th, 2020 as a Starlight Rare in the set called Eternity Code as a Starlight Rare. And then it got reprinted again on October 22nd, 2020 in the Structure Deck Spirit Charmers as a common. And then it got reprinted again earlier this year, which was April 14, 2020 in the Structure Deck Albless Strikes as a common. So yeah, it got multiple reprints, no doubt about it. You know, common, Starlight Rare, Platinum Rare, Ultra Rare, Super Rare, Gold Rare. But I would love to see this card as a Pre-Minute Gold Rare. Like, especially with the texture around the body of Effect Veil and all that stuff in the background. That would be so cool. If we have hand traps like Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, and Drone Lockbird, Ghost Spell, I think Ghost Reaper got printed in the Pre-Minute Gold Rare. If those hand traps got reprinted as a Pre-Minute Gold Rare, I think Effect Veiler will definitely deserve to be one as well. So hopefully in the next Maxima Gold set, if Konami ever to make another one, they got to put Effect Veiler in, because they made Pre-Minute Gold Rares from, you know, with the hand traps. Some of them, like Ash Blossom and Ghost Ogre, some of them have Pre-Minute Gold Rares as the original arts and the alternatives as well. Hell, they even made an alternate art for Drone Lockbird, which is so cool. I would love to see that Effect Veiler. You know, how come those cards get reprinted Pre-Minute but not Effect Veiler? But I would love to see Effect Veiler in the future as a Pre-Minute Gold Rare, because it deserves it. Okay, number 3. Familiar Possessed Darks. Yes, so Familiar Possessed Darks is a Familiar Possessed card, you know, for the Familiar Possessed Charmers archetype, right? It's you know, level 4, 1850, 1500 defense spellcaster and all that stuff as well. And the effect is not really that good, but you know, people do play in a Familiar Possessed Charmer deck. Now, Familiar Possessed Dark first came out on January 20th, 2012 in the Order of Chaos set as a common. Now, this card, not only does this card never got a reprint, but also it never has an alternate art. So because you know, the other Familiar Possessed monsters like Area, Hita, Win, and also and Lina actually got reprinted, actually got alternate arts. Familiar Possessed Dark is the only one that does not have one at this time, by the time I'm recording this video, of course. And speaking of Familiar Possessed Lina, as you can see right here, when one of the Maxima Gold El Dorado set came out, they actually made an alternate art for Familiar Possessed Lina for the light attribute, and it's a Pre-Minute Gold Rare. Like, look at the texture of this card and the rarity and all this stuff as well. Can you imagine if this card comes out? But I would love to see this card as an alternative art. And if they do make an alternate art for this card, make it a Pre-Minute Gold Rare, because I would love to see, especially with the texture, with the eyeballs and all that, with a different picture with better texting on it as well. So if they reprinted Familiar Possessed Lina as a Pre-Minute Gold Rare with the alternate art, they need to do the same thing for Familiar Possessed Dark, because I feel like this Familiar Possessed with the Dark Enemy deserves an alternate art and deserves to get a reprint of a rarity. And what better rarity than it than as a Pre-Minute Gold Rare, and I would love to see that. Alright, number 2, Evilly Match. So yes, Evilly Match is number 2. So evenly matched is a very good hand trap, one of the best ones, of course. Of course, we already know what this card does. You know, at the end of the battle phase, if your opponent controls more cards than you do, you got to make your opponent banish cards from their field face down so they control the same cards as you do. If you control no cards, you're going to activate this card from your hand. Pretty cool, right? This is a really good hand trap as well. So, now, Evenly Matched first came out back on October 19, 2017 in the set called Circuit Break as a secret rare. Then it got reprinted on August 30th, 2018 in the 2018 Megatins Mega Pack as a secret rare. Then it got reprinted again on April 3rd, 2019 in the Dual Power set as an ultra rare. And then it got reprinted again on April 15, 2021 in the Ghost from the Past set, the first one, as an ultra rare. So yeah, I got a couple reprints. And I gotta say, this, I would love to see this card as a premium and gold rare. Like, especially with the texture, like in the picture, the inside with all that stuff as well. There's another hand trap that got reprinted that I don't have, but I will definitely get that card in the future. Infinite Impermanence. Infinite Impermanence did got reprinted as a premium and gold rare. But if that card ever become a premium and gold rare, I think Evenly Matched should do this. Should be a premium and gold rare as well, because this is one of the best hand traps. Now I know not a lot of people play this card, because I know a lot of people play more like Infinite Permanent Evenly Matched. But I would love to see this card as a premium and gold rare, because this card as a premium and gold rare, that will be awesome. I would love to see that. All right, guys, let me move some space right here. And last but not certainly least, number 1, Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier. Okay, so Liquid Soldier, I would love to see this card as a premium and gold rare. Now, Liquid Soldier, there's like so many hero cards that I would love to see one, but it was kind of tough, so I had to choose one, and I decided to go with Liquid Soldier, because Liquid Soldier is a pretty good card, you know, like it's a very good hero card. Now, Liquid Soldier first came out on January 16, 2020 in the Legendary Duels Magical Heroes as an ultra rare, and then it got reprinted recently a month ago, which was July 21st, 2020 in the Legendary Duels Season 3 as a secret rare. And when Liquid Soldier first came out, which is the ultra rare, I got this ultra rare in my hand, this one was very expensive. It used to be like a 50, 60, and then it went up even more, like around $90 to $100 and stuff. And then it got reprinted recently a month ago in the Legendary Duels Season 3 as a secret rare, so it's like $8, $9, $10 or something. So it's actually cheaper now. But, well, the secret rare is, I think this card price went down, so not all the way down, I think like 20 or 30, 40, somewhere around that. But, yes, I know this card recently got reprinted, but I feel like this card deserves another reprint, so that way it could be more cheaper, more easier to get. And what rarity this card should be? Then a premium and gold rare. I would love to see this card as a premium and gold rare. Liquid Soldier, like, can you imagine the texture of this, of the picture of Elemental Liquid as a premium and gold rare with the background and the texture around the body and all this stuff as well? That would be so awesome. It would be so beautiful. I would love to see this card as a premium and gold rare in the future. So yes, it recently got reprinted secret rare. It's easier to get. That's good. But I would love to see this card as a premium and gold rare. Liquid Soldier needs to get reprinted, because they reprinted Elemental Hero Stratos and Destiny Hero Plasma not only as premium and gold rare, but also both of these are alternative arts. Can you imagine if Liquid Soldier ever get reprinted not only as a premium and gold rare, but also as a alternate art? If they ever make an alternate art for Liquid Soldier, it's got to be a premium and gold rare. So I would love to see that. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I would like to see as a premium and gold rare set. Like I said before, if Konami in the future ever make another Maximum Gold set, hopefully some of these cards in the bottom that I show you needs to be reprinted as a premium and gold rare. I would love to see that. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. So don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe. Post your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about my top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I would like to see as a premium and gold rare set. What do you think about the premium and gold rare cards that came out over in the Maximum Gold and then the Maximum Gold Dorado? What's your favorite premium and gold rare card? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, when you comment down below, what Yu-Gi-Oh card that you would like to see as a premium and gold rare set. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. So this is Domingo Hero Network. All I can say is take care, have a good day, goodbye everyone, and Domingo Hero Network is signing out. Peace!